We are down at the epic site today doing an amphibian survey and just checking out the site to see whether there's anything else of interest down here. We've got Leighton Clay, who's a real amphibian expert, and he'll be taking you through some of our finds.
I am a person who's always been interested in pond life. This is a wonderful project which I am here on today. We're just going to have a little look what's underneath the surface of the water, see if we can find any wildlife. Here's something interesting. I don't know how you've managed to get these. These are actually dragonfly limbs. There's a baby stickleback there, and absolutely full of wandering snails. I've never seen so many wandering snails.
So there's a whole little group of toad tadpoles just down there sunning themselves. Beautiful.
Yeah. They're quite black. Toad tadpoles are normally jet black, and frog tadpoles are usually brown and speckled.
And we've got a little common froglet there. Beautiful. And if you can see in the middle of the picture, there's a water scorpion. So we have got lots of damselflies, lots of dragonflies today. And there's one that's just settled in the middle of the stream there. And there's a couple of azures that are mating over there. Lovely little froglet there.
Yeah, common frogs. They are always the first to emerge before the toads. Toads breed a lot later than frogs. For toads to breed, it has to be really above 12 degrees for them to actually emerge to come back to their breeding ponds.
So what is it, Lane?
That's a great pond snail.
Absolute monster.
What I have in my hand here is a lesser water boatman. These are air-flying insects. There are two types of water boatmen in the UK. There's a greater water boatman which swims on its back, they are meat eaters. These eat dead matter at the bottom of the pond. This is a water louse. This is a damselfly nymph. This will soon emerge up to be a damselfly. It will climb up a stem, shed its skin, and a lovely damselfly will come out of it, and that's what you see flying about us. And they spend most of their lives underwater, living, eating creatures, and being a top predator in the pond. In here, I am pretty certain that is a 10-spine stickleback, and there is a water shrimp, but in a bigger one from earlier today, with a male underneath it.
There's a lovely slow worm down there. I've also just spotted the most beautiful bee orchids on site. There's a couple of them here, and they have just come out and they're absolutely spectacular. Look at them.
This is a round-home snail, different mollusk living in here, so that's a good sign. Quite rare these are now.
Very nice spider there.
We have an emperor dragonfly nymph. This is what nature's about. If you create a pond in your garden, some of this wildlife will turn up in your own pond in your garden. It's so important to create these habitats in your own garden.